You get my message?
I didn't.
Okay.
Well, I had my phone on Do Not Disturb, so I don't know what you said. Well, you know, because otherwise it mixes up with the Skype. I don't know what I'm doing,
no, I know. But oh my goodness, your message, I said, Robert.
Oh, my voicemail.
I said, you just make me smile. It's the happiest. You feel so good. And you're just leaving the man a message. And it's like, I set the phone and I'm like, he's the best.
Don't you hate, listen, when you call somebody and they say, you've reached Robert Mance, I can't come to the phone. Obviously, you didn't answer. That's why I'm getting your voicemail. So I made it exciting. And I basically say something to the effect of, hey, you've called me on the greatest day of my life. I'm so glad you called. You know, you made my day even brighter. So, right? So Lynn smiled, and that's been my message for 10 years. The Neiman Marcus buyer years ago called. She got my message, my voicemail. Then she called back and made the whole entire team listen to it. She loved it so much. I've never changed it since.
And please don't. It is just, but anyway, to that point, that is the same kind of happiness and passion, Robert, that you put into your designs.
Oh, the Sanga watch.
Yes.
So this is the watch
where it all started,
that I designed. Right. This is the watch the first watch that I did. And this is the watch that the Mother of Pearl, the Power Shell bracelet that you just showed, if you put it right next to it, you're going to see it's the same pattern. So it was designed for it. I don't know if you still have it around. We just showed that bracelet.
I'm going to put it right next to it. There you go.
Look at that.
Yes. Yes, yes, yes.
Isn't that beautiful?
I want to double check because these have been sold out for a while, and boy, you talk about a #1 customer pick. If we still have all 3 colors, so we have, and you choose the color by the Mother of Pearl face. So we have the black, white, the blue is always, I can't believe we have that one. That is always the quickest to go. And we do have right now the petite small, which will comfortably fit up to about a 6.5 inch wrist. We have your small medium, which will comfortably fit up to about a 7.25 inch. And then we have your medium large. We say 7 3/4, 8 inches, because it's a true cuff. So you're gonna have that extra, you can see, little one hinge, but that extra area and opening on the outside. So it's so incredibly comfortable on, so easy. And I'm gonna put it next to, and again, we had the brand new watch today. Again, absolutely spectacular.
They're all so pretty.
It's just, oh, and $50 off. One of our #1 selling cuff braces today. It's usually $299, it's $249, and then our 3 flex pays. I love the appraisal on here too, Robert. And again, this is an appraisal years, you know, when we originally launched this watch at over $600.
And it was the lowest of 5 appraisals.
Yes.
Can
you imagine what it would appraise for today?
I can't imagine. I really can't. You know, I have to, so this earpiece died, so I got to put it in for charging. Are you still with me? Can you hear me on this one?
Oh yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Oh, perfect.
Okay.
So, you know, when we ran this, I think it was as a today's special, I think it was at that $299, and we sold out. Blue was the fastest to go. And, you know, this is the workshop that I use has a museum. The workshop that actually handcrafted this beautiful watch for you. They have a museum called the Sanga Naga Museum in Bali. So if you ever get to Bali, or if you want to look it up online, Sanga Naga, Sanga Naga, like dragon, museum. They have a wall that's about 12 feet tall that is just flanking the side of the museum, and this is the exact pattern. There wasn't anything I needed to change. It was so absolutely gorgeous and so authentic to the artisans that are inside that museum that work in that workshop. So I'm super excited to put all the 18 karat gold around the Mother of Pearl face and show you that pattern, because it's so gorgeous. It's so classic. It really is like an estate piece of jewelry. It's like something your grandma had, that when jewelry was made that way in America years and years ago when it was handcrafted. This is what this watch is.
Oh my goodness, so very true. You know what also, that this is one of my all-time favorite gorgeous scroll work pieces that you do. Oh, it reminds me
that's why I didn't change it.
No, and I'm so glad. It reminds me that as if you went, you know, to somewhere in Europe or wherever overseas where, you know, the rich of the rich would live, and they would have everything custom made, their fences outside, and it's just, I mean, they were
all that metal work,
yes,
that traditional, ancient. Yes. Nobody does it anymore. If there's 1 or 2 companies that do it, it's a fortune, right?
Oh, forget it. You just don't see it.
Yeah.
And you're not going to.
You don't see it.
You're not going to.
Everything is made, you know, everything is made, unfortunately, these days to dummy down, to hit a price point, to be more, you know, affordable. This is affordable. This is this is like 45 grams of fine metals that you have. You have a mother of pearl face that's all custom. It's made in Bali, the island of the gods and goddesses, by artisans that are generations old. Techniques, tools that are used, the polishing, the undergallery inside, every part of it. That's what's your favorite, Lynn, and that's why it's everybody's favorite. It's a huge customer pick.
Oh my! Can I read some of those reviews too? I have a few of them here.
You can, because I'm sure I have them here too.
Oh,
you can.
okay,
there
or
are
you can.
32 5-star reviews.
Oh yeah, these are just.
I can't read them all.
No, I'm just going to highlight a few of them. This is out of New Mexico. I'm a watch girl, and I have 50 plus, but none of them excite me like this one does. I don't want to take it off. Out of Kentucky, it is beautiful. This is my third Bali purchase, and I love their jewelry. So well made, so elegant looking. Out of Oregon, this watch is exquisite. It's everything I thought it would be, and so much more. Out of Florida, I love this watch. It's beautiful, it's comfortable. I'm so glad I saw it and was able to get it. Out of Illinois, I just wore it outside of my house for the first time today and got my first compliment on it. Please don't miss out on this one. And they go on and on and on. That's just a few highlighted ones that, you know, we were able to share with you. 3 sizes if you want the blue mother of pearl. Again, $50 off, over $600 appraisal, every single last penny worth that. I can promise you. It's another one, Robert, I would say get home and go and have it appraised yourself. It's an investment piece, absolutely.
That's right.
You'll be happy that you did. Our 30-day money-back guarantee, 1-year warranty. You have a scratch-resistant mineral crystal watch here, so if you're tough on your watches, on the face, you don't have to worry about it scratching. Look at the gold bead work, the 18-karat gold bead detailing, stainless backing, so if you have any sensitivities to costume metals, no problem with this whatsoever. What hyperallergenic will be touching the actual, you know, your front portion of your wrist. And we could just go on and on and on, but going back, even the big designer brands out there that are not using, and this is what I stress every single time, most of them, occasionally, you'll see like maybe a 14-karat gold accent or a sterling silver accent. But you said it earlier, most of them are stainless, okay?
That's right.
And they're thousands and thousands, the designer, you know, timepieces. This is precious metal. It's like
this is the real deal. Listen, many of you, right? Many of you really just want fine jewelry. You know, you don't want to wear anything less than precious metals. You want that feel of silver. You want to know that you're wearing something that's special. That with a light polishing every few months, it's going to be like brand new because it's real metal. It's not going to turn colors. It's not going to, you know, fade and turn yellow or whatever. It's fine silver. It's 925 silver with 18-karat genuine gold. I love that Valerie has it on with that beautiful mother of pearl matching bracelet. If you can do both today, or if you bought the watch and perhaps, you know, you considering the bracelet, what a nice way. I mean, when I did the abalone or the power shell, it matches back to all 3 of the watches, you know, whatever color you purchased or are purchasing today. You just can't go wrong. That scroll work is traditional Balinese scroll work from an artisan workshop that's literally an extended family of mine. And now they're